Yo, welcome to another comic book review.
Yeah.
Everyone good with the noise?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So, but before we do that, there's some comic book news.
Oh.
And that is, I can't believe I missed bringing this up, but there is a new Captain Planet series coming out by Dynamite.
Yo, he's a hero.
Ooh.
He's a hero.
What's he gonna do?
I imagine
He's going to save.
I imagine he's going to be something like this. Ah! Ah! You know, because our environment. Ah! But no, new Captain Planet series coming out by Dynamite in April. The writer is Dave Propose.
Give it to Chris. He can read it.
Yeah, I can read
I
it.
would like to hear his rendering on that. I don't think you're going to get any better than that, but he probably can.
Where is it?
It's right there. I had it teed up for you right there.
You're
You're scrolling. You shouldn't be scrolling.
Pet pose?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, pet pose.
I was right. All right, bet.
Do you think?
An AI picture?
No, that's art.
Oh yeah, new Captain Planet in April. Dave Propose. He wrote the Space Coast series. We cover issue 1 here.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. And this time it's with a character that might have a little bit more currency with me as far as what I care about.
No, like,
I love
nostalgia.
Space Ghost.
I mean,
but-
he's gonna take pollution down to zero.
I would love to see a radicalized
Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
That's what I'm
That's not played by
hoping.
Don Cheadle.
I want. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
I want Don Cheadle.
I wish he looked like Don Cheadle. Like that's what I wanted.
Yeah, I don't know why they make him. Look
Everyone's
like
a
white
tree.
man. I mean, he was clearly Don Cheadle.
He was clearly in everything, even in the
know it.
cartoon.
I know I could do it.
Does he have that square jaw? Because
He's got a
He's got a little
beard,
He
right?
got some facial hair. He looks a little
It's
scruffy.
green. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he's
got a
little
facial hair.
Yeah.
What do you
If
mean
you
Captain
scroll
Planet's
up
not
and down-
clean
Ew,
shaven?
where is his mullet?
No, that's over now. It's
No.
It's 2025.
He doesn't even have his mullet. I didn't notice.
It's-
Bro, he looks like a fuck boy. No,
I don't like that.
no,
He's
no,
a
no,
dark
no,
soul.
no.
Okay, you got me fucked up right now.
He's a dark soul, guys. He looks different now.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
He's
I
got-
need
He's got
He's
plates.
supposed to be in stasis. He got to have the
square
the
mullet.
business in the front, the party in the
I
back.
need that shit when it gets lined up. They put that fucking the leveler.
I will admit.
What do you think?
There was
I
a
know
certain.
you have a face of disgust on you.
There's a certain look, but the world has changed. The
He
climate
looks
has
like
changed.
Bad Bunny, bro.
Shut up.
Climate has changed. Okay,
That changed
So
him.
that means changes take place.
He looks like he
I'm
does.
just not a
reggaeton.
fan of
Okay.
the beard. I'm just not a fan
Too
of the
lined
beard.
up.
I think it would look worse if
I
he
thought
didn't
you
have
guys
the bill.
were-
If he kept the top.
I thought you guys would trip. I'm tripping more about the rock shoulder pads. Like I want a different.
Oh.
No, that's just happening. All right, that's just happening. These are liberties. I'm just not a fan of the beard. I would be a fan of like body hair if it was like moss, you know. But I'm just not a fan of the kelp beard.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know what the series is going to tackle, but I do hope there's some
Pollution.
radicalization of pollution. I hope there's talks about everything. I hope they
Captain Planet, go to Flint.
Stop.
Hey.
Drink the water.
Okay?
That's where the Toxic Avenger is.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
sure.
his territory.
Occupied. Sorry, Cap.
I hope they use this opportunity to be a little bit more pointed with their dialogue and what they have to say.
Like actually have a message behind it instead of just saying pollution bad.
Right, and it's
that-
Dynamite, so nobody's paying attention either way. So that's room for you to do anything. You could do anything.
That's true.
Over there.
And like you can do nothing.
I'm sorry, that's fucked up. What
No, you're right.
people read Dynamite comics,
We
right?
have to be honest here.
Yeah.
The last time we read a Dynamite comic was last year,
Yeah.
and like the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think every single Dynamite comic we've read so far has been good.
the one that we read.
We read
a few.
We've
We read a
read
few.
more than one Dynamite.
Name another one.
We don't have to put ourselves
Why are
there.
you
doing-
why are
we
you
don't have to
doing
cast
this?
ourselves
You
in
did
this light,
this.
sir.
You brought yourself in here.
No, you did this.
No, you did this. I said we haven't, and you're like, yes, we haven't. Prove it.
Comic book reviews. Yeah. We're going to talk about some comics now. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh man, stacked.
Stacked. Just three of them.
for History Month.
So right now, we're going to talk about Blood Train.
Yeah,
It's a one-shot, start and finish in one read.
Image?
more like a one ride.
Was it Image? I can't remember who.
Yes,
Yeah.
Image. Artist Bernard Chang. I do know who the writer is. It's escaping me right now.
I'll look it up while
But-
you talk about it.
Yes, this is a one-shot comic. I want to say it's a deluxe. Definitely a big boy.
It's a big boy.
It's
Adam Glass is the writer.
Adam Glass. Okay, this is the first time I think I read anything from Adam Glass.
He's done some Deadpool stuff. He did a couple Flashpoint like side books. Lollipop Kids.
No, we didn't.
Okay, definitely.
Suicide Squad.
This is the first thing I've written from him. All those characters being mentioned, I don't
know nothing.
I don't read The Flash. I don't read.
You don't read Suicide Squad?
I don't read Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But either way, this
is very straight to video.
Very 2000s.
Very 2000 straight to video action
Early
film.
2000s action film.
And
it was beautiful.
It's fun.
It was beautiful.
They had fun. I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I thought.
What's going on over there?
It was.
Where's the enjoyment?
I can happen to you. Look, first of all, I'm the first one to say things are enjoyable when they're dumb, and you're the first one to say we're just changing places. I thought this wasn't dumb.
We changed places a long time ago, sir.
Shut up.
Since Way of Water.
Oh my God. Wait, what?
That's right.
We have changed ways.
And and guess what? I can't wait for us to sit back and watch The Way of Fire, or whatever the fuck.
That's right.
When it comes out this year.
Evil Navis. Oh yeah.
Fire Navis. We didn't give our cave Navis.
Not yet.
They just
Not yet. We got more movies come.
But this is, I don't know, like after a while, like I was willing to go along with it, but then when the shit stopped popping, I'm like, okay. And then when they fucking got my guy off screen and he's on the fucking roof, and then we even see him die, but we just, he did.
His head, they brought his head back in the.
They brought his head back.
I actually didn't like that because I actually liked that because it was more like a. Yeah, they did this like a movie, but it's like when he called his mom and he cut away to black. I actually enjoyed that. I actually thought it was like pretty like cinematically cool. Like that would be something that I would like to see.
Fast as fuck. And you know what? I'm sorry for any listeners out there, but that message, like he's on a train. That message probably sound like Mom.
Yeah. He'll call me back. What? Yeah,
but I don't know. Like I just wasn't. I could see how it could be fun, and it was, it really goopy fun. But like I just wasn't feeling the whole like I don't care.
If this was on Shudder, you would be like,
I would not be watching it.
You would be creaming your pants right now.
Shut up.
This is a Robert movie.
No, for sure.
It is.
100%.
This is a good book.
And I realized that's why I had fun with it. I think the only thing that really saves it is that they're not asking me to come back for an issue 2.
No, exactly.
That's why I ended up enjoying it.
That you were fine with like, all right, one and done.
Once I put it down, that's it. I was like, oh, okay, well.
What do you mean there was another train?
Yo, that was crazy. That's crazy. End up on a cliffhanger like that.
You said there were genetic vampire zombie monsters? Yeah, we beat them. We saved the world. What about those? Over there.
They asked us to take a lot on faith. It starts out very much like a Resident Evil meets The Hangover meets, and then we get into a whole bunch of stuff like, people who just came from Thailand drinking and boozing are now beating up mercenaries with guns and training, and nobody calls
because they're American.
Right.
Then Russians show up.
Even regular American teenagers are better than your black ops.
Yeah, and taller too. Probably.
Yeah.
Because we play Call of Duty.
Yeah. No, that's why I would do it. I would kill them niggas.
We'll have ingrained military tactics since we were young.
I don't know what the gun is, but you put it in my hand, I guarantee I can give it a little cycle.
Calling people gay and teabagging is our forte.
Yeah, 100%. It's on full display here. It's very, very fun, very dumb, very light, and very gory.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Don't understand the time passages, and I mean these aren't even big time passages. They're like 10 minutes.
Moments ago.
I'm like,
in my head, I think, I think the first part was meant to be that's like in the future, like not even in this book, because I feel like that wasn't even in the same train because they were trying to escape, and then that thing happened to that guy. I'm like, oh, that was not even, because I was waiting for that to happen again, and it never did. I don't even.
Right? Yeah, same. Yeah. I was like,
this is just on another train, probably. Or maybe this is on the train that we end up in this one. Maybe. Yeah, maybe at the end. Sorry.
Yeah, the one that with the face on the wall.
Yeah. So I don't fucking know.
Maybe it's multiple trains.
Maybe
we're meant to assume that this is happening all over the world at these trains.
As they said in the book, World War III.
But not in America, because we
don't have high speed rail. Sorry,
we don't. See, this is why you shouldn't have it. See, this is the reason why.
Right, because they get there fast.
This is what Blood Train taught me.
I like
that. We're fine with
Blood Train to Thailand. I like it.
Okay.
No,
That's
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
No, it was a fun, dumb comic. And for that, I'll give it its knocks. It held me for 5 seconds. The only thing I didn't have was dusty Cheeto hands when I was reading it. Because that's the kind of attention that it deserves.
Yeah, exactly.
It had a
Snack time.
boob. There was a boob in there.
That boob.
There was nips.
There was
Vampire nips.
Freezing
vampire.
Were they vampires?
I know you said it was a
actually
chupacabra, maybe.
Yeah. To me, it looked like a chupacabra.
Yeah.
It was some mutant thing.
Yeah.
Bug
No,
thing.
who cares?
It was something that drank blood.
Yeah.
There you
Was
go.
it blood?
It was something that ate people.
It ate that head.
Yeah. That's
It
it.
was something that ate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had my head ate whole. I'm trying to see what that's like.
I'm trying to.
What that mouth do?
What that mouth do, girl?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Hose down this chair too. Next, now we get into the Black History Month, the by the numbers Black History Month books, starting with DC
Obligatory black book.
Power, Rise of the Power Company,
An anthology.
an anthology series.
Where are all the books that led up to this? Who knows? You better check out
This
last
is-
February.
No. They tell you, Clarence.
Oh,
they tell you
God.
in the book because Black Adam had a black boy. We got references to the old Batman.
That's right.
book.
They said, hey, just in
That-
case you're only picking these up on February, this is what's going down.
This was going down. Here's the little.
We'll clue you in every year.
Yeah.
I'm under the impression that this is going to lead to a team of black people called Power.
Oh, really?
But-
DC's seven black superheroes on full display. The ones that they don't bother to give titles,
Exactly.
they will put
None of
them
them.
together.
None of them.
But there were so
Except for
many.
Black Lightning.
Yeah.
He gets one.
I was gonna say, but
Black Lightning's not joining.
Yeah.
I got too much on my plate, guys.
Sorry, family comes first, not the
My bad,
fam.
y'all. I got a CW show. Niggas know my name.
He's like, bro. This is for
They're
the.
like,
I'm
Hat,
upset.
nigga.
I'm upset. Fuck. When Cyborg got fucking bumped down to this.
I know. I was gonna say like Vixen just.
Cyborg ran the goddamn Justice League space station.
He ran the monitor. He was on the computer.
That lets you know how little it means.
They
He
really
got DIE'd out.
Look, he was there to help Sojourn. Okay, he was there to prop
Bruce
her
is like,
up a little bit.
Bruce is
more.
like, okay, Cyborg. You are welcome in the Justice League Hall,
No, yeah.
but you can't leave the main room. You still have to sleep at home.
You were playing with them.
Can you do this from home? Can you do this job from your house?
Cyborg was like a remote.
For some reason, Superman laughs like,
Yeah, he's a remote worker.
Yeah, he's a remote worker. They're like, we're buying him out. We'll pay you. We'll
Jeez.
pay you 100,000. Don't come back to the office.
The one thing that I didn't care for in this book, I'm not a big fan of anthology, like small anthology books inside of a book.
Oh.
But I was hoping for an overarching. They were trying to make an
make them
overarching
connect.
like thing, right? Yeah. Connect the rest of the stories, and then they never really did. They just left you with the assumption of like,
Yeah,
they're
we'll
going to
be
be
back.
connected eventually.
The thing, I was hoping that what's his face from the Power Company would at the end of each one be like, hey,
Yeah, like Nick
call you up.
Fury.
Yeah, exactly.
Avengers
with
Initiative.
the exception of the Green Lantern story, yeah, everything else did kind of feel like it would continue elsewhere.
Yeah.
And after the first story, I was invested.
The first one is the best, like the best overall one in my opinion.
and I thought it would be all linked together throughout that first one with these other people, but no, these were all individual stories handled by individual people.
Yeah, because I mean, like especially the fact that you mentioned that he was making a team. Like, okay, so all these other people are going to join said team, right? I mean, that would be cool.
Bro, they're all on the cover together.
They're
so-
all but I guess
right
not.
now,
Like
Sure, I
not
hope so.
Bolt, not fucking Sojourn, not fucking whoever that not Robin was. I don't know. I didn't see.
not Robin.
I don't know his name.
Man,
Duke.
no, they said his name. They
They
his
did?
name. Yeah, they did.
It's a signal.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the
signal.
signal. The signal.
What does
The
that
signal.
mean? Is he?
I
a
don't know,
signal?
man. He's Wolverine. He's Wolverine.
That's what he called himself.
I know that's what
He's the bat signal.
he. Oh my.
There you go.
I'm not that whole
Oh my God,
ordeal.
does he
it-
shoot
it's-
his like a fucking?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
what he does.
I do agree. I think that the time spent showing me these stories was cool, but I do think that they were not cohesive whatsoever.
No.
They were not. It's almost like just different little events playing out all over the place.
It feels very.
There's a time and place for that.
Yeah.
But
Right. And this wasn't one of those like
you're trying to set up a team.
Right.
Set up a team.
I'm saying, dude, why he look at him like that? Who drew that? Why he look at him like that?
Who drew that? I thought that was okay.
The Batman part of this book was probably the weakest one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just feel like while I'm glad that they made, because I was sitting there reading the pages when Batman was trying to act like Bruce Wayne, like I don't work with people, and I'm closed off or whatever. I'm like, that's not any impression I've ever got from Jace reading any of the stories of that Batman. Like, so why is he acting like that? And then they use that moment to make the Signal call him out on it, which is like, it's almost like you're making him have a character flaw just so you could make them bond.
Yeah.
And, like, whatever. People probably don't know anything about Jace, so you could probably just say whatever you want in this moment.
And people would believe you.
But I felt like it would be the time would be better spent, like we were saying, making this inroad to the team, like to make them
Where's
work
Icon?
together.
It would have been great. It would. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't. Like, why wasn't he on the list? Like, Black Lightning, cool. Who doesn't want Black Lightning if they're making an all black team? But that Batman is right there. Get him.
And also, it's like Signal and this Batman, the Batman of New York, working together is a great fucking idea.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be missed.
You would think that he would welcome it immediately right off the bat.
That's what I'm saying.
He is a secondary Batman.
Right. Like, you know what it's like to be.
You came up as a villain for a minute, right?
Yeah.
And then you stuck with it. Like, he would.
And you're from the future, dog. Like, you don't even you can be anything.
Yeah,
you could be anything. You don't have to pretend to be like Bruce,
broody, and you know the history of Batman. You see how many Robins they come out of the fucking woodwork.
Right.
I really feel like someone while they were writing, the lady who wrote this, like I feel like she was projecting probably like a family member or something like that, because he does feel like an uncle or like some sort of some sort.
Tough.
Yeah, it's real tough. And it's like, get out of here, young. Fuck you. Shut up. Because he came off cursing. I've never seen Batman curse so much.
What do you know? Get off my ass.
Yeah, get off my fucking ass. And then he.
Get out of here, little nigga.
Yeah. Get
out of here,
nigga.
Some shit like that. And then they smooth up to each other.
By playing
spades. Yeah, I didn't like that.
What you know about spades, young blood?
That's why I had to fucking ask. When they start turning that shit up, I'm like, this is I get it, but like, is the person who made this black, right?
Yeah.
Because every time
Black or Rican.
Black
at the same time, like, this is a DC book, so
that too.
Yeah. No matter how
whatever represents.
Yeah. There's always gonna be a gap somewhere. I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
As far as
we always gonna have our nose turned up. That Miles Morales book still stings.
No, yeah, because it's like that. Miles has schmoozed his way into the upper crust of characters that get like good turns. Like they get powerhouse writers, they get powerhouse artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they get this. He's wrapped in a level of care that DC hasn't bothered to like
give any
really sprinkle out. And I don't want to like shit on anybody who's working on this, because this is like, for these people, this is like the tip of their career. Like, they're doing work for a major company, so I'm not going to shit on them for that. Not in Black History Month. But what I will say is that there's certainly not that cohesion. Like, this is like a once a year effort.
Yeah.
And I do wish that they spent it more
building up.
Yeah, effectively.
Yeah.
Because I don't hate it. I feel like everything in here ends with one of those applause buttons where they clap and
smooth jazz playing in the background.
Yeah, there you go. It feels like that with the exactly. I don't hate what I've read, but I do wish that the time was better spent, because you read any of those other counterpart books. Mm-hmm. I feel like maybe it's just their lack of the culture. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
It was crazy, that line. Coming from that
we
line.
We are not only
nuts.
Batmen, but we are black men. And we have to stand the culture.
That line
we got a lot of weight on our shoulders.
No, yeah.
Like, my only thing is, I get these are like the obligatory Black History Month issues. Just
really
don't make it feel like it is.
They got the fucking colors on the front.
You know what I mean?
I think that's why I enjoyed the Green Lantern Cyclops one the most, because it was like
it was very more.
It was the Green Lantern Cyclops book. That's it.
That's it.
The
what you
Green
mean.
Lantern short story felt so throwaway, but it still felt like it was just a natural thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just kind of threw me off. I don't know anything too much about Sojourn, but I was really sad that was her first mission for Justice League. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't use
Yeah.
her. They don't use her a lot in the Green Lantern.
I mean, shit.
That I know of anyway. That I know
Shit,
of.
I read the Spectrum book, and there was every Green Lantern there but her.
That's my choice.
Even what's his name?
The little-
Simon Baz. Is that his name?
Maybe not. I don't know.
There's one with a gun, and then there's a.
Oh yeah.
And then there's
the
One with the gun.
Yeah, there's one with a gun. I think he's bisexual. I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe.
And then there's,
Time to
there's
say
the other chick. I don't know if she's
bye-bye.
Arab or not.
Jessica Cruz.
Yeah, okay. That's her name, Jessica Cruz.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
She
I
was
will
there.
not.
The
You
two
will.
I will
little
not
twins,
allow
the little
this.
girls, they were there.
I will not
Wow.
let you do that. No, sir.
Everyone was there but her.
For her.
That's
She was,
fucking
she was
up.
nowhere to be seen.
That's what I mean when I say like the effort that goes into
Yeah.
making sure the black faces are front and center. It's like a clear lacking.
I mean, but here's the thing though, like John was there. The two little girls, they're the twins that have like that inner whatever power. They were there. Every other Black Lantern was there, but her.
She maybe she's still in the far section.
She hasn't earned her place.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Either way,
But
she
Or
looks
maybe
fabulous, and I wish we saw more of her.
they knew she's gonna be part of this whatever, and they're like,
That's
you're gonna
right.
be over there.
That's
We're not
right.
gonna use you.
save face for them.
Yeah, we'll say
We'll say that. We'll give it that.
Yeah.
We'll give them the benefit of the doubt for that. I feel like the book it's fine.
No.
There's a lot of people in here that has some writing credits on this book that we've read on this podcast before, and I love to see this talent, working together and making something. I just wish the effort was given. I never want more restriction on something, but if tightening the leash to make something work together more effectively is the cure, then I want that for this.
That's my thing. Like,
Why? Don't even put Black Lightning in here. He's not going to be on the team. Like, put somebody else that
we haven't seen.
we can use.
Oh, that yeah.
I wouldn't mind
where the fuck's Icon? Where's he at?
I wouldn't mind my yearly static issue.
Yeah, come on now.
I was like, where is?
I mean, the month, the month
Milestone
just started.
That's
the month
right.
just started.
Milestone is a separate universe from the DC universe. Still, they're not even
The Blackverse.
taking place in the same thing.
Oh my god.
I just want my yearly static issue in February.
Separate, but not equal. But Miles universe.
Like Kingdom Hearts, that shit. Have one book come out once a year, make it like 30 pages.
Just a boom.
Just
Bring static home.
Yeah, honestly.
No, yeah.
Why are they Miles?
Miles
Static.
Milestone, maybe it was never meant to stay together. I do remember they were kind of like their own thing, but I do hate the fact that we kind of ushered them into the DC universe, and then no one in the DC universe, or there's no plans to utilize these people in this month, right?
Like they got cosmic cooties or some shit.
No, right. We don't touch them over
Milestone.
there. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know. It's hard to know what I'm asking for in this moment, because of the one hand, I don't want them to come put their hand around Milestone just for February, but also at the same time, it's like
It's February.
But they're not doing anything else.
Exactly. We have a whole catalog over there, and this is the month of Black Faces. There should be like some.
Like they are literally making brand new motherfuckers because of this whole power, absolute power thing. We're getting brand new fucking characters, brand new fucking things.
Oh wow.
And Milestone is just chilling.
Right. In their own little bubble in space. It's very weird. Moving on from Marvel, Storm
Darkseid didn't even
Lifedream.
put him in this fucking universe.
No, it's really crazy. That's what I mean. Like the effort is weird. It's strange.
Ororo.
It's
Monroe.
almost like they don't even. No, yeah, that's right.
It's almost like they can't weather the storm.
Storm Lifedream.
Yeah.
Marvel's Voices special. Don't even know what that is.
That's Marvel's. That's their
Their DI.
their woke line.
Their woke line.
woke line.
They have the
jokes, of course.
They come out for like every
that's right. Because
ethnic month.
Yeah,
like
that's right.
You have the Hispanic Heritage one. You got the gay
Asian
Pride
American one.
The gay Pride one. The Asian American one. They got one in February.
The Women's Month.
Now, what do we all think about this book? Because I'm very happy that Storm has her own solo book going on now. I'm coming around to it. The first few issues did
rough.
I don't want to say rough. I just wanted to see where it was going, and now that I know it's going somewhere, I'm invested now.
Okay.
And with this book,
I want to talk to you about that when you're done.
Okay, I got you. And with this book here, this was again, it had to be a one and done. It had to be a one and done. And this, it's okay. It's okay, but I don't think Storm needs reassurance of how much of a bad bitch she is.
Yes,
it's just really
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes her feel a lot more like, especially where she is now. Like, I feel like of course she's went back and looked at her past events and stuff.
Well, reassess her mistake. The way this book starts, like this, the entirety of this book is like the opening couple of pages of her solo run.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. And this feels like it's an introduction to people that don't really know Storm,
which would be crazy.
Which they're kind of. I mean,
you don't know who Storm is at this point.
I mean, there's a lot of kids coming in. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are coming into Marvel through Rivals, through the MCU.
Think about it. How else could people hear about Storm if she's had no representation in any form of media outside of Marvel Rivals and X-Men '97?
In the movie.
But here's the
Halle
thing.
Berry? No, I'm kidding.
And here's the thing. Like I enjoyed this a little bit more than the last book, just because it just felt a little more glued together. It's supposed to be like an anthology, but it's not an anthology. It's like
this one?
Yeah.
Like
a completely locked in little side quest, which was over the top like a motherfucker for sure. But I think the art saved this to me. Mm-hmm. The art saved it.
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm with you on that.
The different art.
Oh,
the art style, bro.
I almost keep going.
What fucking year is it?
Right. Like,
oh my God.
This is like, it's 2025.
But it's black. It's something black.
We're not married.
Nah.
Like, we don't know who the fuck Webster is.
But it's black though.
It wasn't even him.
Oh.
Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
Wasn't that his name in the show? That's what I'm going off of.
You said his name was Spud.
Arnold.
Oh, his name was Arnold in the show?
Yeah, he's the one who said, well, what you talking about?
Oh, right. Well,
he said Spud Webster? That's what he said?
Something Webster.
I just said Webster.
It just feels dated. Okay, it feels weird.
His name was Webster somewhere.
No, but that's... I guess that was in character for whatever these people were supposed to be or represent, because
these random ass new characters.
They exist outside of like our purview. Yeah, everything. So like, you've been watching TV. You got to stop watching that brain rot stuff.
Maybe it was because they're archivists and they're archiving Black history, and then they're like, hey, what you talking about?
They got the black sector.
No, okay, all right,
maybe. I'm lifting a lot. My traps.
I know.
We talked in the previous episode.
My traps. I love my traps.
No, yeah.
That's where my back pain comes from. Lifting.
No, I got you.
But it was like an all right book. But like I said, I don't think she needed like affirmations of how awesome that she is. The whole thing was, you're right. I am a bad bitch. Step back.
That's why.
There's an entire book dedicated to that.
That's why I feel like
X-Men Red.
I agree
with you.
Which
is 20 times better than this.
That's why I agree with you, Haida, that I don't think that this is for people who've been keeping up with Storm. Mm-hmm. That's why if you wanted to read a Storm book, you would be probably already reading the solo series. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think this is definitely for someone who has not... They know Storm somehow, and they don't know... They don't know her struggles from the past, 30 or 40 years.
Yeah. Which, by the way, you get a better understanding through Wikipedia.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
You would.
No, yeah, this is just like
comics explained.
I'm not sure what notes
Cerebro podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what notes or like whatever like type of syllabus they had to follow in order to make this. I personally would have been a bit more interested in seeing Storm. I don't know, like go back home and visit family and just like eating some food.
No.
A lifestyle, just a lifestyle thing.
I guess like a slice of life issue.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that would have been cool. without some kind of like cosmic weight on her shoulders for whatever fucking reason.
Some type of introspection crisis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like the death of Magneto, she had a lot of introspection there. X-Men Red, she grew tons there. X of Swords.
Yeah,
a gigantic fucking storm book.
I think I may go back to that. I love it.
I mean, so much. Like within the last 10 years, we've gotten so much beautiful storm content. And like I said, I understand the every 2 years you have to reintroduce these characters, because one of the main thing of comics is you got to write a comic like nobody's ever, like this is the first comic that everybody's ever picked up in their life. Like that's the standard or whatever. But reading a book like this every 2 years, kind of like it. I guess it doesn't dawn on me the importance of this type of books, because I'm there. I'm in the sauce.
Right, same.
These aren't for us.
Yeah, we're very much ingratiated already, so this just feels like extra effort.
Especially the fact that
reason.
It seems like a waste of all the character use.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like flashcards.
And they definitely lay it in at the very end when it doesn't matter. Like she's not going to remember this.
Or does it?
I would have loved I would have loved a book like this for like, I don't know, another character that I'm not super familiar with. But then again, would we have picked it up?
That's a good point.
No.
Yes.
Depending on how
Black History Month.
Depending on how desperate I am during the week, maybe. There's got to be enough stuff on the
I'm
shelf.
wearing my dashiki for an episode. I'm wearing my dashiki.
I mean, you're already coming in with the, Unk status.
Yeah. All right, Moon Knight.
I've been taught to destroy those lately. That's a psyop working on my mind.
I mean, at least you're doing it. At least you're doing it.
I want to destroy it just by looking at it. But I will say, for even against my
Are you destroying the Unk?
You know what? The moon.
Even to my detriment, in this month I won't destroy a single one.
No,
I'll just let them kill me and my team.
Don't give me no ideas. I'll be like, I'm a boot up. Why aren't you killing the aunts? Not in Black History Month.
Not Black History Month, King.
You got 29 days. You got 29 days.
Mark Spector is white.
But the aunt ain't.
That's borrowed.
Ooh, question for Black History Month.
Here we go. All right.
Is Mark Spector invited to the barbecue?
The question is, which one is invited to the barbecue?
Which personality?
Yeah.
Let's go. I like the suave one.
It's Khonshu.
With the suit.
I'll ask Khonshu, like, what did your avatars look like in the past couple of years?
Khonshu. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
I was like, who are you?
Who are you? You all look the same to me. All humans look the fucking same.
He probably would say something like that.
He would.
You all look the same to me.
Y'all look the same to me. I don't give a fuck.
You're just a meat suit. I don't care what you look like. No. Do you do my bidding or no?
Will you?
No. No.
My girlfriend's the head of a hippopotamus.
My favorite interactions is just hearing Moon Knight just go off about, the moon is so cool. Did you guys have someone in your brain telling you what to do? Like, are you crazy? Like, no.
Yes.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
No, but knowing these characters, he's definitely invited to the cookout.
Yeah,
for sure. The way the black characters work in these comics.
Cap showed up.
If he could,
which is crazy.
I don't know who invited Cap.
After that, T'Challa beat them. I don't know how he got invited.
He walks up to T'Challa's and next to him at the food line. He grabs some potato salad, just looks at him.
Steve goes, "But what do you got there? What is that? Potato salad?
Potato salad.
Oh, okay. Again, can I get that spoon? No.
He's like, you should get a side of ice for your face.
Here's a steak.
T'Challa, how'd you like that justice?
How'd you like that justice platter?
He just comes up and was like, man, last time we saw each other.
He's like, no, it's been a while, right, T'Challa? It's been a while. White king. Right, brother.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that last time.
I know. Sorry, But all water under the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I know.
Got you.
T'Challa's podcast probably would flinch too.
It's like Black Widow at the end towards the end. She's like, oh.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's trauma right there.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, is anybody reading anything that? Because that's kind of it for the reviews. Mm-hmm. Is anybody reading anything that?
I'm trying to keep up with this with both Spider-Man right now, Peter and Miles.
Good luck.
it's kind of cool what's going on with Peter because he's the avatar of Dr. Doom, and he's been gifted like Sorcerer Supreme powers to go and face the children of Sidorak.
Oh,
Huh.
And
cool.
It's neat. It's neat.
yeah.
But reading Spider-Man comics just reminds me that these are these are for a certain people, and I don't care about his love life. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm with you.
But that's his struggle. But that's
his struggle. Oh my God, I'm depressed and drowning in bitches.
Bitches drowning in bitches.
I'm depressed and drowning in bitches. Everyone loves me. Oh my God, my life is so
horrible.
terrible right now. I mean, I get it. I get what he went through. He had to hold some orb, and the chick said, "Hey, look, you're gonna witness like the deaths of every single person that you love." 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times over, and it's all gonna be real. It's all gonna feel real because it's like these are like alternate timelines, or like these are things that could have happened, and you're gonna bear witness to this. And he's passed the test, but he came out on the other side depressed. he's like, oh man, if this shit happens, then it don't matter. He's walking around with like sweatpants and stains on his shirt and everything, eating ice cream out the jug from the supermarket. He didn't stop a robbery. Peter Parker didn't stop a robbery. He said, "The fuck's your problem, bro?" He grabbed his ice cream.
Have we ever explored Peter actually getting on antidepressants?
I don't think he's ever needed them before. Not like this.
When you can swing around the city at 100 miles an hour, I think
you might be all right.
You might be okay.
You might be okay.
You might not need that. I mean, I would just go for a swing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff going on with Miles is pretty cool.
Okay.
I've been reading.
I'm gonna have to take a break real quick.
We are back.
We are back. That turned into chaos after off screen.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
The floodgates opened up. That's all.
Who would have thought having to pee would turn into a fucking spilled beer all over the goddamn counter?
It was all over the table. I feel like people were just like
it was everywhere.
You're only saying that because you did it. But anyway, what we're doing.
And I want you to remember moments like this is why I don't feel bad for shitting on you. Okay, why I don't feel bad for All right.
You should feel bad.
But I will say. I will say in Black History Month, I'll try and do less. But after.
There's some still right there.
Oh, that's nice.
But after.
Okay.
I'll use this power book to do it. No. My crown was slipping. Hold on.
My God.
I bet. So, yeah. As far as recommends.
You were talking about Miles Morales?
Yeah, I was reading Miles Morales as well. He's going through an ordeal. Him and Black Panther. He's realizing that he is... he's already spoken for by a guy with Anansi, the Spider God.
He is the Avatar.
As all Spider-Men are.
Yeah. Oh, all Spider-Men.
All Spider-Men are the Avatar of Anansi.
Oh.
All of them, everywhere, at once.
Damn, okay.
I've been reading Green Lantern Dark. They are very slow with coming out with issues on Green Lantern Dark. Okay. It's only been 2 issues, and it's almost been a year.
Wow.
Don't I know it? That's been a couple of things.
Yeah.
I am getting back into Flavor Girls.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. Return to the Mothership has come out. I am in the process of reading parts 1 and 2, which also drops like nectar from a tree, which is it feels like every once a year.
Every harvest moon.
Every harvest moon. I'm starved, waiting for it.
Always.
So
yeah,
that's a pretty good series. I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
Wolverine's Revenge has also become one of those books.
I still can't believe that's still going. Like, I'm surprised.
Well, it's still going because
Revenge is a long process.
I guess
there has been
he killed everybody.
dip. Oh, apparently there's a few more people.
Okay, I was gonna say
there's a few more people on the list. But issue 4 just dropped, and I'm gonna get into that. Over the weekend. Your guys is a weekday.
Okay.
So yeah.
I went to Galactic Greg's Comics to give out some of our stickers and stuff, and they let me.
Nice.
Everything. They're like, "All right, here's a stack." Like, all right, cool, thank you. And while I was up there, I picked up Helverine #1, and I can't.
The other one's out there. I could have grabbed it, but
it's fine. The other one's also Rocket Raccoon and Dr. Doom.
Now, how is that?
That's a one shot. Which I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. It just looked silly to me. So I was like, okay, I'll buy something a little silly. It's actually a little bit more. It was better than I thought it was going to be because you never thought this fucking a duo of characters would even work, but they kind of do because like Rocket Raccoon was just a smartass constantly, and Doom, of course, he's condescending and shit, and Rocket knows how to bounce off that. It actually works better than I thought it would. Dr. Doom basically asks Raccoon over to his palace and stuff because he's working on a machine to get back before the Big Bang. He wants to go backwards in time because he wants to know why he did all this hurting, all this conquering and stuff. And and Rock Raccoon's is the best raccoon for the job to fixing up the machine and stuff.
The only president who would do the job for money, because who else in their right mind would let Dr. Doom come back before the Big Bang?
Yeah.
Well, and he's also the Sorcerer Supreme, and also
not right now. This is a
side story.
Side story.
Yeah,
It's contained. It's contained.
Yeah, it's contained because he's not the Sorcerer Supreme right now. Also, apparently, at one point they had switched bodies. I guess. So that was weird. So he kind of based it off that. Like, I was in your mind, Raccoon, and I could say you're the only one who could like bounce off me and really work together.
You think they both looked at each other's dicks?
Yeah.
100%.
Like, let me show you real quick. This is what I'm working with.
If you switch bodies with Dr. Doom, I'm gonna check.
I gotta know.
What's it look like?
Yeah, what's it look like? Did it make
What you
it
working
out?
with?
Yeah,
Exactly. Also checked out this edgy ass book, Wolverine, and it's about, at first, because I picked it up on a whim because I thought it was Wolverine. I'm like, oh, Wolverine's Ghost Rider again or now? Cool. But no, that's Dakin. And I made me realize,
boo.
I still don't give a fuck about Dakin.
Who does?
Honestly, yeah, because it's all about Laura.
He should be in the power company.
He should just show up.
Yeah, real diversity hire.
Real diversity.
Yeah, real DEI hire right there.
It's basically him because I guess he died at one point, and the demon that was controlling Wolverine when he was the Ghost Rider, when he got exorcised, he went into Dakin's body while he was dead because it was familiar, I guess.
Sure.
So now he's traveling the world and he's haunted by the fact that every time he's by evil, he transforms and has to kill, So
Darn.
that's it. And now he's trying to work with Doctor Strange to figure out what's going on with him and whatever.
If I was like 16, 12, that shit would be sick.
It would be fucking sick.
Right?
Sick.
You'd be like, man, Wolverine's son is dead and he's killing people and shit. Oh my God, that's so cool.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Who gives a fuck about Spawn when you have books like this?
I know. Or Ghost Rider.
Around evil. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But no, it's I'm good. That could have been a one shot, but it's not. So yeah, that's what I
give it time to come into its own. You might see people like Blade in this book.
Shut up.
Where is Blade on Black History Month?
Shut up. The month
Chilling.
Hey, guys. The month just started.
I know it just started. I know.
Blade,
I know.
to be fair, Blade is on issue 4.
Yeah,
of his own
has
comic.
his own comic. Yeah, maybe his daughter show up.
You just have to do it.
Yeah, I won't forget her.
Where's Hotep,
Marvel
where's
May, but I
Hotep
won't.
Dracula? Where's Hotep Dracula? I want to see him in Black History Month in the dashiki talking about my brothers.
Yeah, my brothers.
My vampire brethren.
What about you, Haido?
I checked out that Green Lantern Full Spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
It was all right. I've been same like always. Been keeping up with some X-Men books. I actually dropped a few because it was just, I don't know,
Too
it
much.
was getting
Did we
kind of
talk
boring.
about Magic last week?
No, I recommended that to you off air, I believe.
That shit's solid.
Yeah, that Magic book was solid.
Mm-hmm. And I'm still getting around because I have
Spooky.
the first issue of NYX. I'm going to read that.
Okay.
When I get a chance.
Yeah, I keep. I haven't really picked up anything new. I just kind of been just following old stuff. I'm still on Hulk. I still think that's like some of the best monster mash horror.
Is that the same one
out
where
there.
that's the same from the same series when he was like haunting Bruce? Like he was like coming up like, I'm going to make your life a living hell.
Yeah.
It's the same one. Okay.
He is they call him the fractured son. So he is Lilith's first monster that was created behind the green door, and now Lilith is trying to come back into Earth. So all her
full supernatural.
Yeah, it's completely
Holy
supernatural.
shit.
So all her children are like coming after Hulk, and it's just him like breaking up fucking just cults and fighting zombies, werewolves.
I need to read some.
No, yeah. Last year when I went to Florida for a Florida when I went to Florida for a tournament, I caught up from 1 to 12. Some of the best.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
it's a really good Monster Mash book. Like it's just monster horror, skins ripping and turning into werewolves. Like lore, like biblical lore, Gilgamesh. They bring in Gilgamesh lore, like
Gilgamesh from the Eternals.
No, from like
oh darn
Gilgamesh, like the biblical time shit.
Okay.
Like
all right.
apparently Hulk, the embodiment that is the fractured son that is Hulk was Ankatu, which was the beast man that was of Gilgamesh lore. Like Gilgamesh had a friend who was a beast man, and he was like they would fight different shit together. Like that apparently was the Hulk persona.
Oh, interesting.
Who's been around apparently throughout history, and it just Bruce Banner is just one of the iterations of this.
God damn it! Not the Hulk having back to back banger storyline.
Yeah, so this has been really good. I've been still reading that. I'm still reading the Transformers.
Void Hunters?
No, the Daniel Warren Johnson.
Okay. Is that still good even though they changed artists?
Yeah.
Okay.
The artist that they chose are trying to mimic his art, which obviously isn't the same. It doesn't hit the same, but it's a nice little like, okay, it doesn't completely juxtapose.
Right. No, his style is stylized enough to where it's not like a huge departure.
Yeah.
It's a good fit. If it's not him, I guess
it works out.
Yeah.
Reading the Phoenix book, which is kind of is decent. The X-Men book, Uncanny X-Men, NYX.
I've been hearing some stuff about that X-Men. About to get on that.
I recommend it. There's some kind of cool things they're trying to do with Magneto, but the way they're framing it, and it only seems to apply to Magneto at the time, but they're trying to make it seem like it's an overarching mutant problem, but I haven't seen it anywhere else. It's kind of like throwing me a little bit off guard, but kind of just waiting to see what happens.
Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, aside from that, I mean, I guess that's pretty much that's pretty much it. I think we can bring it to a close. If you guys are reading any comics that you think we need to jump on,
let us know.
Any Kickstarter, anything, I'm open to, learning about what's going on in the culture that's not the big houses.
Like in the indie world and stuff.
Yeah. I want to know more about that. I got my eye on Street Knights, and of course that we're getting the second issue of that one book.
We are of the one Skybound. No, something. Yeah.
That's I'm drinking right now, so that's why we can't really remember the name. But
and you gotta remember that shit. The moon is following us.
No, yeah, I remember that.
I'm gonna probably be caught up with it by the end of the week.
Hey, did you read issue 1 and 2?
I did.
You're caught up.
Oh no,
there's more.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh. We're not. I'm subscribed to it. We're not. I don't know if our comic book shop is just not ordering it.
Oh, they're on 5.
What?
They're on 5.
Yo, my comic book
shop. You gotta go ask what's going on. Yeah,
because I'm like, are we just not ordering it?
They didn't get them.
Whoa!
They ran out of paper. I guess.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Find new guys.
I guess we both gotta get caught up. I mean, we're both gotta get caught up.
Yeah,
because I trust this writer, bro. I trust him so much.
Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah. I trust.
Don't let him hurt you.
Yeah, he doesn't miss. He doesn't waste a lot of your time. Okay. So that's good.
Yeah,
he can't hurt me like my boy Bendis has. He can't hurt me.
Bendis,
he can't get the job done in 6 books.
He gave us Miles, and that's it. He gave us Miles, but he was a little too big for his britches. He's very early 2000s white man. Like, I can write for anybody, including a black child.
Yeah, but he did,
and he did, and since then we have gotten better.
Yeah, we have
moved so much further in.
Yes.
So I'll always give him a pass for giving us Miles.
Is he invited to the cookout?
Certainly not a cookout that I'll be present.
He said
I use plastic forks. Mr. Bendis might need something a little higher caliber.
Fancier.
Yeah.
But with that See you in the next one.
Yeah.
Later, nerd.
Take care,
Later.
y'all.
Bye.